Sami Hamdi is the editor-in-chief at the International Interest, and he joins me live from London now. Thanks so much for joining us, Sami. Now, did this come to you as a surprise that the former President Saleh would offer talks with the Saudis?
This has been Ali Abdullah Saleh's game plan from day one. Ali Abdullah Saleh feels that he was betrayed by the GCC agreement that forced him out of power. He believes the situation was never dire enough for him to be forced to step down, and that if he stayed, he would have been able to handle the situation. Essentially, during this war with Houthi, let's remember he's been at war, a number of wars with Houthi, about 6 or 7 different wars with the Houthi movement. So this alliance was never going to last. What Ali Abdullah Saleh wanted to show, and what he has shown, is that he is that he still retains the power to have a large say in what happens in Yemen. Essentially, he has basically told Saudi Arabia, there can be no Yemen without me. I still have a voice, I still have power, and I should still have a large slice of the cake.
And Sami, Sami, sorry to interrupt you, does he still exert power in Yemen, and can he bring this to an end?
Of course he exerts power in Yemen. The proof of that is that nobody seriously believes that Houthi on their own managed to conquer Jawf and Amran in the north and Ma'rib and Lahsh and Ta'izz and arrive to the gates of Aden without the heavy weaponry that Saleh's influence over the army managed to provide. In other words, but for Saleh, Houthi would not have reached Sana'a and would not have reached different cities that he managed to arrive to. So Ali Abdullah Saleh during this war has demonstrated that he still wields a lot of influence over the state institutions. Now, this will upset many Yemeni people, many of those who rose up against him. I'm not saying here that the Yemeni people necessarily support Ali Abdullah Saleh. There's a big difference between his popular support and the power he actually exerts over the institutions by virtue of having been in power for so many years. So many Yemeni people will not necessarily be happy that Saleh now has put his foot back into the political scene. But if we want to bring this war to an end, it appears that a negotiation with Ali Abdullah Saleh is the only pragmatic solution that will bring this humanitarian crisis at least to some sort of close.
Okay, so you call it the only pragmatic solution. So would you say that we're now witnessing possibly a major shift happening in the war in Yemen?
Yes, I think we are witnessing a major war if this continues. I think Abdullah Saleh has been given some sort of assurance by the Saudi-led coalition that negotiations will take place. Indeed, there have been rumors that negotiations have been taking place for some time. However, now the ball is in the Saudi court. Will the Saudis negotiate with somebody who betrayed them before? Will the Saudis trust Ali Abdullah Saleh in giving him a significant power over a new Yemen? And even the Saudis, I mean, are they tired enough of the war in Yemen that they're willing to give Yemen back to Ali Abdullah Saleh and say, look, just solve the problem, just even if it means going back to pre-revolution times, let it go back. Just get this difficulty that we have in our foreign policy, please let's just get it closed so we can move on to dealing with Syria, to dealing with Lebanon, to dealing with Iran.
Okay, Sami, thanks so much for your analysis. That's Sami Hamdi, the editor-in-chief at the International Interest, live in London for us.